Carbon in equals carbon out, an expression commonly stated in science and when discussing the environment. But what does it truly mean? Carbon is everywhere, and it is the building blocks of all life present on Earth. For the native Australian emu, it is a lot easier to track their migrations and birth or mortality rates. But what about the expansive ocean? Teeming with vibrant and distinct ecosystems, it can be incredibly difficult to stand up here at the surface and have a good idea of what is happening with the animals below. The ocean, teeming with animals, big and small. The interactions so intertwined that the survival of one species is reliant on another. Ecopath is a software that creates a static, mass-balanced snapshot of an ecosystem. This ecological modelling software is able to address ecological questions, evaluate the effects of fishing, explore management policy options, evaluate the impact and placement of marine protected areas, and evaluate the effect of environmental changes. Flying across Australia to the west coast, we can find ourselves in the vibrant paradise of Ningaloo Reef. From the surface, it appears barren. However, emus wander freely, termite mounds scatter across the landscape that is also decorated by vast canyons. And what lies not even 50 metres off the coastline is when Ecopath starts to expand our minds. Ningaloo Reef has creatures big and small. Humpback whales to corals, whale sharks to giant clams. All of these organisms interact and rely on each other so intrinsically that it is hard to comprehend. Ecopath assists in us further understanding this phenomena. Ecopath helps us create a mass-balanced snapshot of the resources available in any given ecosystem. This is often represented by pools of species such as detritus, zooplankton, herbivorous fish, large fish, mammals, crustaceans, and so on. When creating models in Ecopath, data is often readily available from past research, literature, stock assessments, and ecological studies. This research may include estimates of biomass, total mortality, consumption, diet composition, and fisheries captures. There is a master equation that governs Ecopath. Production equals catch plus predation plus net migration plus biomass accumulation plus other mortality. Ningaloo Reef is a World Heritage listed site that has one of the longest coastal fringing coral reefs in the world. Ecopath is a crucial system to assist in estimating the production levels of the area and allow for an understanding of the levels of protection that the marine park requires in order to conserve the unique habitat and its inhabitants. Ningaloo Reef is one of the most biologically diverse marine environments on the planet, with more than 250 species of coral and 500 species of fish, including the largest fish on the planet, which commonly swims just off the edge of the reef. This means that when making an Ecopath model of Ningaloo, there are many interactions at play which include many levels of species. In order to make models less complex, animals are frequently grouped together, such as benthic fish for stingrays and large fish for bream. The reef forms a sanctuary to many species of fish, stingrays, turtles, sharks, eels, sea cucumbers, starfish, and coral. The health and stability of one species is interlaced with another. Ningaloo is also very common in the tourism and game fishing industry. Many of the highly regarded game fish species are found here, such as wahoo, cobia, Spanish mackerel, sailfish, and marlin, to only name a few. However, Ningaloo also hosts vast sanctuary zones, which are necessary to protect the native species. Bag limits, size limits, seasonal closures, and licence requirements also apply to fishing in the area. Ecopath can help monitor the effects of this fishing and evaluate the effectiveness of the marine protected area and the fishing restrictions in place. Through Ecopath, the Department of Primary Industries and Regional Development in Western Australia, which governs the fisheries, can monitor the health and balance of the ecosystem and implement further restrictions if needed. With the booming tourism industry in Ningaloo Reef and the sanctuary that it provides for its species, it is crucial that data gaps are highlighted. This can be achieved through collaboration between parties. Through this feeling of ownership, pride can be taken in protecting the area. The world is at a crucial stage where a little action can have massive repercussions. It is time that we take pride in our actions, highlight knowledge gaps through the software and technology that we have available to us, such as Ecopath, and work towards a better future for all generations to come.